Have you ever expanded your driveway or the parking lot without actually expanding it? If not, let's go for it. I've already done a lot of expansion, and you see what we're going to be doing. We're going to be removing all these weeds as well as partially this soil. And how we're going to be doing this? Well, first we're going to test if there is asphalt behind it. And for that, we need our handy dandy ice scraper, or you can use that flat shovel, but this guy is really nicely working for us. And of course, we need rakes, broom, and water for cleanup. Before, all this corner was covered with the weeds, and first what you want to do is to apply the non-selective herbicides like Roundup. This will at least kill all the weeds on the area that you want to remove. So I already done this, and I already removed this corner, but and I still think that there is enough asphalt below this all this grass and roots, so we can remove it. And here we have about 3 to 4 inches of roots. So what we're gonna do next, we'll test it out like this, and it hits something, so let's try it out. So there is definitely asphalt below this level, so let's see. Now let's cut this piece. Okay, now probably want to cut it in half as well, like that. Now let's get to the shovel. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So I'm gonna show you closer, but we just expanded driveway to about 3 to 4 inches right here, and start noticing that the asphalt is going down. So probably there will be a point where the expansion is not possible, but at this point still a good option to get that expanded and expanded there, because every inch matters, especially with the prices of asphalt. So let's continue digging. Okay, still something. And now it all goes almost 5 inches deep, but still there is asphalt below it. You don't want to make a mess, and whatever you cut, now you can cut in pieces. I try to cut about 6 inches wide so it fits the shovel, and then it can be easily removed like that. And I have a backyard where I can throw all this mud and earth. If you don't, you get the wheelbarrow and just put it in the wheelbarrow and then put it in the places where you need the earth. Now I'm very curious how far we can go with this, so I'll probably continue testing. Let's see. There's another 3 to 4 inches that we can remove. So just within this attempt, we removed about 5 inches of the roots and earth, and we expanded the driveway. So I'm going to continue always straight, and then I will test out this corner. And actually here, I don't know why, but I'm still hitting the asphalt. It's like definitely good 5 to 6 inches. So we're going to continue expansion right here. Let's test it out. Yeah, I can't believe, but it's still here. Yeah, I can tell you that it has already been expanded about 4 feet from this side, which about 2/3 of a car width. So we just expanded and made another parking space, which for this specific property is a huge advantage. Here I think we reached the very edge of this side and the other side, so we're not going to continue expanding. Besides, it's good enough expansion for this parking lot, and we just continue working out the both direction, removing dirt, scraping the rest of the soil, removing it with the broom, and then at the end we'll wash it out. This will allow to patch all these imperfections, maybe to add a little bit of asphalt where there are lower spaces, and eventually we'll probably put some edging to avoid all this dirt flowing back to this driveway. By the way, when you're working on unknown surface, be careful. You can find things like this or even like this. So you might, if you use power tools, you might easily break your power tools, because this one was sticking out, but it couldn't have seen in the ground. So I was lucky that I wasn't using power tools and I just found it by chance. I just took it out. Once you reached the edges of your driveway or the parking lot, you want to wash out the dirt because you want to see the entire edges of the driveway. And that's what I'm doing. This is just a little bit washing off the dirt and seeing where the exact edges are. Okay, so this is how you can expand your driveway without actually expanding it. There is more work to be done, repairing all these cracks and maybe adding a little bit of asphalt on the lower areas, and probably installing some sort of the edging along this corner. Thanks for watching, and as usual, let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Cheers.